Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. I'm going to jump right in because I got to get to work. So, this morning's topic: don't skip the process of walking through fear. Not just doing it afraid, but there's a process to how you walk through fear. I want to preface by saying, first of all, for everybody who came out to support me on Saturday at my TED Talk, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. There are a lot of people who eat at my table, but not a lot of people who pour back into me and serve from their tables. So everybody who showed up to serve from their tables by supporting me on Saturday, I'm grateful in ways I cannot even explain to you. Saturday, I did one of the hardest things that I've ever done in life. And when I tell you that it was a process, I mean every word of that. It was a process of being anxiety stricken, not just ridden, stricken. It was hard, it was painful, it was meaningful, but it was a process to be able to walk through the fear that I had for doing my first ever TED Talk. And I'll be honest with you, I'm offended when someone put on my page, on my LinkedIn, I don't know why it was a big deal. I mean, you're a natural on the stage. Well, first of all, I'm not a natural on the stage. I work hard at honing my craft. I'm a skilled professional speaker. Just like people are skilled at accounting, some people are skilled at teaching, other people are skilled at mechanical engineering. I am a skilled professional speaker who works hard, both to craft and to curate content, but also to craft and curate connection to an audience. And so when you say things to me like, well, of course we knew you were going to be good, T. That's what you do. It's not what I do. And it also tells me that you don't understand TED. I had to walk through the greatest fear of my life to do my TED Talk on Saturday. And I want to talk to you about how do you come through. Good morning, Alana. How do you walk through the process of fear? Here's how you do it. First of all, you got to face the fear. You got to name it. People are like, I don't numb my fear. I tell people, I'm not afraid to tell you I am afraid. There are some things I don't believe that life is about doing it afraid. And da-da. All those mantras don't mean anything when you literally are paralyzed by fear. So the first step in walking through fear is facing the fear. You can't conquer what you won't confront. Too often we avoid fear by staying busy. We hide behind excuses or pretending we're fine. But courage begins where honesty begins. I had to ask myself, T, what are you really afraid of? Can I tell you? Like everybody else, I fear rejection. Every time I step on a stage, I am afraid I could be rejected. No one likes the feeling of rejection. But I can also tell you that I wasn't just afraid of rejection. I don't trust very many adults. I knew that a TED Talk for this audience would be a primarily adult audience, and I had to trust them with a piece of me that is sacred to me. The topic that I talked about is sacred to me, and I had to trust that if I gave a piece of me to an audience that I don't normally trust, that they would, one, be able to receive it, and two, not be someone who rejected me. Like you, I fear failure too. Every time I step on a stage, I give my best, not because I'm a perfectionist. I do believe in excellence, but I give my best because I don't want to fail. Nobody likes that feeling. Have I failed? Yes. Sometimes I'm afraid because I don't want to lose control. People who know me know I'm a control freak. And so it's a hard process for me to face my fear, to name it, and to not numb what my fear is. The second thing that we have to do is we have to feel the fear, but move away from it. Just because you acknowledge it, some people are like, well, I told you I was scared. I'm afraid. I'm going to name it. I'm going to claim it. I'm never going to claim fear. I might name it and say, here's what I'm afraid of, but I'm not going to claim it. The second step is to feel the fear, but don't freeze in it. Don't let fear be the thing that becomes a paralysis for you. Fear isn't meant to stop you, it's meant to signal for you that you're stepping into something that really matters. I always know it matters when my heart is palpitating. I'm backstage somewhere wanting to throw up. Kids ask me all the time, "Are you ever afraid?" And I tell them, the moment I step on a stage and I'm not afraid is the last speech I will ever give, because it is a signal for me that it no longer matters. It's okay to feel all of those things. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's moving in spite of the fear. You can feel afraid to start your business or write your book or walk in your ministry or have hard conversations, but movement breaks paralysis. The moment somebody is laying in a bed and they're waiting to see if the paralysis is temporary or if it's permanent, the moment that they start to move the leg, paralysis is broken. There it is. All of a sudden, you're no longer paralyzed in the place that you are in. So next, feel it, but move away from it. Don't let it paralyze you, because that's not the purpose of fear. And so this morning, good morning, Erica. So this morning, I came to tell somebody the way that I walked through the process of fear for this talk Saturday, y'all, was fortifying my faith. For me, there's nothing greater than my faith in God. I don't trust people. And if I'm real honest, sometimes I don't trust me. But God's track record has taught me that I can trust Him. It requires faith, not faith in me. I don't have faith in me. I was backstage throwing up. Everybody who knows me knows that's one of my go-tos. When my nerves are on 10, I'm like, I was a wreck. People who saw me that day before the talk, I was a wreck. So I didn't have faith in me, but I had faith in the one who walks with me, who walks in me. I had faith. Faith reminds us that fear may be a passage, but it doesn't have to be a prison. I might walk through the valley of fear, but I ain't gonna let it hold me hostage. I'm not gonna let it become a prison that keeps me from walking out the things in my life. You might walk through it, but you don't have to stay in it. Every step that I take with God, it builds spiritual muscle and a testimony for the next time fear tries to rise. I know that I had to do this TED Talk despite the enormous obstacles I had to overcome to get to it. I had to do it. T, why did you have to do it? I had to do it because of the thing that God has called me to next, that has also immobilized me. And I now know, because of what happened on Saturday, that I can face what's coming and I can do it. I can walk through fear using the process. Face it, name it, feel it, and fortify your faith. Those are the processes for walking through fear. I'm the amazing T Street. There's nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. Like you, I walk through fear with faith in God. Shout out to Chad Risner, who is executive director of Missouri Student Council. This is the mug that he made for me and presented me with it on Friday when I was in Missouri. Have an amazing day, everyone.